what do you do to afford a $5 million home?
You build an ongoing residual asset. And that's what I know how to do.
You need to teach me.
I'll teach you.
You need to teach me.
Phone number and I'll have a meeting.
Absolutely.
At the time, yeah. They're amazing people. But here's what we do. It's not just about like creating wealth. We screen. If you want to be like, you know, I'm not going to help you be and trick you to have money that you can go take advantage of people.
And in
Certain leaders.
I got a video on YouTube where I talk about. I said, money. If you're bad, like money doesn't think, doesn't do anything. If you're a bad person, it's gonna enhance that. If you're a good person, it's gonna enhance that. Money doesn't think. You know, people say money is the root of evil. No, money doesn't think. Yeah, exactly.
It's called ego.
Ego.
Edging God out. I don't know if it's godly here, but that's what it is.
Absolutely.
And, no, servant leaders. You can, when you have money, you can make a big difference in the world.
Absolutely.
And it's sad that that's what you need to make a difference, but until it changes.
For me, part of it is I want to invest back home in terms of, there's a lot of people, like, you know, back in Africa, I will not talk for all the countries, but where I'm from, they always favor men over women. So they say, in some rural area, they say, okay, it's better for the man or the boy to go to school and have the woman stay at home and helping, which is so wrong.
Because we are smarter than men. And not because I'm a woman, but we are.
Absolutely.
But you guys are better at, you know, I believe in equality, 100%, like 100%. But there's some things that you can do that I can't do.
True.
And vice versa.
I agree with you, and that's why we need one another. Absolutely.
Like, you know what it is? It's two wings of a bird. Without one wing, the bird can't fly.
It's like the yin and the yang.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
I don't know why people don't understand that.
You know, all
Just
that
like
stuff
racism. I don't understand.
You cannot be like that's my personal belief. When people say I'm Miss Independent or whatever it is, like, okay, so for you to get to your house, the road that you rode on, somebody built it. So you cannot be Miss Independent or whatever it is, you know.
Community is very important.
Very true.
Key, by the way.
Yeah.
Got it down. I used to teach communication classes at a place called Landmark. Anyway.
So what does it take to take your classes?
It's not classes. I'll just call you. It's a long. It would take me hours.
Okay.
Hours, you know. But communication is number one. Not being offendable is number two. People are offendable. I have fun with that, by the way, because I can be a little bit narcissistic. I'm like, oh, that offends you? Let's have some fun. And ego is the totally ego. But, you know, unity and community and caring about other people.
Rob, I need to wave the fan a little.
I also learned that wealth, it's a mindset. Financial education, it's a mindset.
Well, it is a mindset.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? It's a mindset of abundance.
Yeah.
When you have a mindset of abundance, you'll never want for anything. And most people, because they're raised, you know, with the mindset of scarcity, then they're killing each other on the streets. And they're stealing, like the riots. Like, I understand about protesting and all that, but why do you have to break into people's houses?
Very true. I agree with you.
Why do you
It's not going to change anything. It's not going to bring anybody person. Yeah.
And then you're upset because you're arrested and put in jail. Well, let's see now. You just broke the law, so, you know.
I agree with you.
But, you know, you have to have, people have to stand up for what's right. Nothing wrong with that.
You're
But you
preaching.
know,
You're preaching.
the last 100 years, when we look at history, Jesus, Lord of all, the changes people went through, we're just fortunate to live in this time, and unfortunate, yes. So at Landmark, that's why I was asking you about the gangs and stuff. We did a lot of, we got a lot of the gang members in the city, and had them all come and have a meeting together, which was like never happened before. To get them to try and do these programs so they wouldn't have that mindset anymore of how, you know, this is what you learn, right? And they did. Quite a few of them actually went through the program, and the problem is you're never going to get out of the gangs. So one guy
take the
That's
time
still
and
part
read
of
the
that.
book.
He actually, I think he went on staff there. He did the program. They framed his son. His son was 9.
You know,
That's the only way they were going to like him.
you know, and remember, yeah, both were champions.
And they frame his son.
They framed his son. His son went to jail. And then the day he went to jail for like 2 years or something. His son got out of jail. He came to one of the, over to where we were that night, you know, in the program. But that was something that was never going to happen, you know. So it takes a lot of work. Big city, a lot of gangs. But worth it.
You're full of knowledge.
And it's a good group. Like, I don't know if she told you, but Chrissy just got a place in Michigan. Or got a house.
Everyone that's young and old, great. Everyone in between, nah, they should know better.
Everyone has giant type swimming pool.
Less tolerance for them.
She's speaking the truth.
But this is it. Look at us together. I didn't know you guys. I just
Absolutely.
met Dave. He's amazing. I love him. Met you. You know,
It was
we're
really
all
a
good
lot of
people.
fun. And she does this.
You know, that's the thing about it is that sometimes you just need to jump on opportunities, and just an opportunity will take. Like, I was sitting at home working, and then Ben sent that email about that opportunity to invest, and Dave responds like, yeah, it would be nice for us to do a guys trip over there to take a look at it, but you know, I will be thinking about it, and if you guys are interested, I'm gonna be selling today and tomorrow, and if you guys want to come. I was like, I don't know, but I was like, you know what do you have to lose? Just go there, you know, meet some people. You know, I will tell you something. I hate to be the smartest person in the room.
You can't be.
I hate to
be.
I hate to be that.
No.
You know, if I'm in a situation where I feel like my mind is bigger than, like my mind is going 100 miles an hour compared to the rest. I just need to change it, because it's like if you take
shift the mindset.
Absolutely.
So what can I learn from these people?
And they say if you take a shark and you put it in a fish tank, it's gonna go to that capacity. And if you put him in the ocean,
He's gonna grow.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm always craving to learn something. Like, I'm always on Audible finding. I will ask for, like, is there a book that you can advise me, even if it's like 2 minutes?
I got a list of about 250 books.
Minutes.
I got a list of about 250 books that I go through, that I have people read for whatever's going on in their life. There's a book for it.
The thing about it, if there's some people like, oh, this book is like $50, but if in that book only
If it changes your life.
if it's only 2 pages out of that $50 you're gonna spend, that will change your mind. It's worth it. You only spend $50.
Usually I read, but I can't read on a boat because I'll get sick. Otherwise I'd be reading. Yeah, I can't read on a boat. That would definitely make me sick.
Absolutely.
I did it once and I was like, never again. They had to bring me back in. I was gonna lose it. It was bad. Yeah, books are great.
I just started this YouTube channel, and I always like to teach people what I went through. I'm not saying that my life is perfect. I'm not saying that. But if my life can impact somebody else for the better, you know, change somebody's life just by an advice or something like that, that's great.
Change one life.
Absolutely.
Your life is worth living.
I agree with you. So I like to read, like, mostly when I was coming here, I listened to audiobooks. I love to travel. I love to meet new people. You know, that's the thing about it. I like to try restaurants and things like that. Is whatever that, you know, is calm and inviting. Yeah.
Figure out how to fix the world.
Absolutely. Oh, fixing, that's a big challenge.
Yeah, it is a big challenge.
That's a big. What do you like to do, Rob?
Oh man, I'm a what you call it, a jack of all trades, and master of none.
That's me, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
You like to learn everything, right?
The older I get, the less I learn.
Yeah.
You think so?
That's a
Yeah.
choice. That's a choice.
But I used to be super obsessed with chess. So I'd play like,
Wow, really?
yeah, I'd play chess. I'd play like 40 games a day.
Whoa!
Something like that.
So you
Wow.
chess?
I used to be. I haven't played it in a long
I
time.
love it. That's good.
I want to see if I can get a really. Do you mind if I take a picture of you?
Sure.
No, I want you to look
Oh
at me,
man.
though.
Okay.
Yeah. I want. I like the reflection of the water off your glasses.
Okay.
So can
Yeah,
you
that's
move
pretty
your
cool,
head
isn't it?
just a little bit, like
This
follow
way?
my hand
Okay.
a little bit over, like straighten your head up there. Like just tilt, just turn it.
Okay. This way.
This
Other way.
This way.
Keep going. All right, that's perfect. 'Cause I want to get the sun reflecting off your glasses if I can. Let's see.
It's a good time to take pictures now.
It is.
Yeah, maybe it'll come out.
Is the thing about it when I started my YouTube channel, and I'm planning. Is that okay if I post it on my YouTube channel?
Only if I look good. And
You
I'm
always
saying
you,
something that's going to make a
you
difference
always
in people's
up.
lives.
What you
okay?
just said? What you
All
just
right.
said? Can you imagine how many books I read to be able to understand exactly what you're saying? Is you know, it doesn't take a lot. Like to be if you got to take actions. But the thing that I enjoyed about what my dad did was he made sure that struggling will be part of your life. You know, I'm not going to give you everything. You need to figure out. You have to fight on your own, and you have to be a man or a woman. Like that's the way it is. There's nothing about it. You got to go and earn what you want to achieve.
And that's part of the
What are you
problem
doing?
too, Bart, is like we need to find out a way to teach little girls to be women and little boys to be men.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that's on my...
And the route is not easy. The route to success is not a straight path.
No, it's
It's
not.
guys maybe two steps
roller
forward,
coaster
one
ride.
one step backward,
Yeah.
two step forward, one step back, or even three step backward.
Yeah.
And I keep telling my daughter is like, you know,
I don't care, man.
you
I don't
have
to be-
like sometimes I'm a little bit tough on
But
her
it's
because
6
one,
now.
we live in a
But it's,
society that the color of her skin
I know.
is ultimately going to be judged.
Yeah.
It's not her choice. She didn't ask for it. But that's the reality.
Which is terrible, right?
That's the reality. But you know, you gotta be like, it's not fair to you, but you gotta go out and compete.
Yeah.
I love to following up on your question. I love to cook.
Oh,
I cook every night.
oh,
almost every
you and I we're gonna be best friends.
Angela.
You and I we're gonna be best friends.
To do.
You and cooking.
I surround myself with people who love to cook.
Oh,
Not
my
on
God.
purpose, because I hate it. Just
You know.
so y'all know.
But you know, that's what life is all about.
Yeah.
You know, like you go out, you compete and come back. You gotta enjoy it with not just the people that you know, but also like whatever people you meet.
Yep.
You don't know, they're gonna change your life for better.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
I love learning everyone else's cultures.
Yeah.
I think it's very important, and I don't want anyone to lose their culture,
Yeah.
but I want everyone to accept everyone else's culture and then learn it, like experience it. And it's pretty awesome. You know, Angela's Jamaican, and we've been roommates for I don't even know 9 months, a year, something like that. I'm Irish all the way,
Huh?
and she's Jamaican, and we learn a lot from each other. Of course, she loves to cook, so plantains was one of the things she cooked. I was like, what the hell is this? It's amazing. She's like, those are plantains. I'm like, never heard of it before. I mean, I'll eat peanut butter and jelly and cereal and bananas, you know? But yeah, you learn about, like, she was raised in Jamaica. I was raised in Ireland. You talk about it, and there's similarities.
This is a beautiful story.
There's similarities.
Jamaica, Ireland?
Yeah, yeah.
If you're just looking at on the map, can you imagine the distance?
And then another good friend of ours, one of my mentors, right? She's Australian. So I was just at her house the other day, and her mom and dad are visiting from Australia. And so again, so you got Australia, Jamaica, Ireland, similarities, yet so different, you know? And it's like we all want to go to each other's countries, but we love Chicago and we're here because this is. They said New York was a melting pot. Nah, I think Chicago is. I think Chicago is.
Looking all cool, catching the sun.
And as
taking it easy.
diversified, or I should say, as segregated as Chicago becomes, they do unite when times are tough. And I just wish they would remember that when times are not tough.
Absolutely.
Stay united, people.
That has been a fun thing to do during this whole COVID thing is go on like the internet and just try different recipes and you know, stuff that I've never eaten before.
Like 4th of July, for example, I drove to Indiana and I think my neighbors, like the three of us, we put money, and then we end up buying almost like $1,000 worth of fireworks, and we lit up the whole neighborhood. And people were like, guys, next time we're gonna come to your party.
Yeah.
Because, and then I was like, wow, that's how you also get to know people in the neighborhood. It was amazing. But if I cannot interact with people, I get moody.
Yeah.
I'm not in my
You're an
element.
extrovert,
No, yeah.
Yeah. We did that in our neighborhood. So we're in Arlington Heights, and during COVID, we would go walking every day. So other people were walking too, and we got to know so many people in our neighborhood and the downtown Arlington Heights area and stuff. And we would stop and talk to everyone. And you know, we'd never get to know our neighbors if it wasn't for COVID.